What's up, everybody? This is France over here from Pete and Nintendo and PlayerSense.com, and literally we are less than a week away from the big show. E3 starts this Monday, June 9th, and I am psyched to be bringing you guys my top 5 games that I'm looking forward to most at the show. And I already did a most anticipated list of 2014, which includes a lot of the games that I'm already going to be talking about, so I decided not to do the regular countdown list and more turn it into a discussion. In no particular order, I'm going to discuss 5 games that I'm looking forward to the most, so it's not like, okay, if I say this game first, that's what I'm looking forward to more than the next game or anything like that. But what I'm just saying is I'm going to just be discussing the games that I'm looking forward to the most. And I have to start out with Bayonetta 2. Now, Bayonetta 2, we've known about this game since 2012. Nintendo announced basically it was going to be a Wii U exclusive before they actually even launched the Wii U. I think it was at the Wii U launch event back in 2012 in NYC. And they didn't show really anything of it, just basically a short teaser trailer. But as the years went on, we've got more and more details on the game to where it was basically in a playable form last year at E3 and at various events, and it is smooth, it is silky, it is 60 frames per second, and it looks amazing. Bayonetta has all sorts of new powers. Bayonetta is just awesome in this game, and it looks like they really upped the story, and as far as the elements inside there, everything just looks smooth and looks great, and I can't wait to get my hands on the game when I go to E3 next week. I'm really looking forward to bringing you guys coverage of this game, or at least shooting coverage, and basically seeing if I can get an interview. And what I really want to explore is like the features, like what else is it going to have, like how long is the gameplay, what new game modes are there going to be, is there going to be that co-op mode that's been rumored slash kind of confirmed, you know, is there going to be multiple playable characters, is there going to be, you know, all sorts of just things that they can just add into the game just to enhance the Bayonetta experience, because Bayonetta 1 was already really good, and it looks like Bayonetta 2 is even going to up that. So kudos to them, kudos to Nintendo for getting this as an exclusive, and Platinum Games for making such an amazing game engine and such an amazing battle system. So I'm really looking forward to seeing all of Bayonetta's new powers and what she can do at this year's E3. Alright, next game that I want to discuss is Monolith Soft's X. And you guys already know, Monolith Soft's X is by far probably tied with Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem, my most anticipated game. And the reason why is because of the mech combat combined with the ground and Xenoblade style battle system. Like, you really haven't seen anything like this in a long time. I mean, you have games that have mechs in it, but do you have a game do you have an RPG, modern RPG, that's as in-depth as Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii, that type of battle system, and then you could hop in a mech and tear people up, and it looks like you have just as much control, and you have a lot of different options that even open up in the mech from that last gameplay clip that they showed at, you know, the February Nintendo Direct. I don't think I've ever played a game that's going to give you this amount of freedom and control, and with this type of battle system, this is just phenomenal. It's just absolutely phenomenal what they're doing with this game, and it looks smooth, it looks like it runs great, it looks like there's tons of different combos and abilities and weapons and armor and magic. I just can't wait to finally get my hands on this game, and I really want to know, as far as like release date, we need to know the actual real name, we need to know, is this a true sequel, like what's going on. I would love to get some more story details, because they've been really tight-lipped about this one, and I'm wondering, man, this is crazy, because we usually get some leaks here and there as far as gameplay, but with Monolith Soft's X, we've had nothing but what they've told us. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this game plays out. The next game I want to talk about, which I kind of already alluded to, is Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem, and I've already went on record saying that this could be my favorite game of all time if done correctly. If done correctly, because I'll tell you something right now. Fire Emblem Awakening is, I'm pretty sure by far, as far as this generation goes, it's my favorite game this generation so far. And if they can take that system, what they do there, if they can take those characters, the history, the lore, and combine it with another one of the games that I really like is Shin Megami Tensei 4. If they can combine those two franchises and make something special between Atlas and between Intelligent Systems, like I said, the sky is the limit for this game. My expectations are so high, I don't even think it's healthy for me to be thinking about how good this game, how I'm expecting this game to be. I think my expectations are a little too high. Hopefully I'm not disappointed with the final product, but I think that they really need to push the envelope, because we don't really know what it looks like yet. We don't have any gameplay. There's nothing. So that's what makes this game so exciting to me. It makes it so exciting because there's really nothing, yet the pedigree behind the two the two development teams that are making this game are of the utmost quality. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this game has. Hopefully it really combines some elements like I've talked about from Valkyria Chronicles and of course from Fire Emblem and the Shin Megami Tensei games, and just make something that's truly special. So the next game we're going to get to is Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS, but more specifically for the Wii U version. This is so hype. This is so hype. Nintendo is finally realizing that getting into the esports scene, getting into the tournament scene, the competitive nature can really help boost your system up and boost your credibility with a lot of gamers out there. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Mario Kart is moving systems and Mario Kart sold really well, but I can guarantee you right now, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U is going to actually, I think it's going to actually beat what Mario Kart did as far as opening weekend or week or whatever the case may be. And the reason why is because of the esports scene getting back into that, and because by the time it comes out in the fall, the Wii U will have picked up more momentum, especially coming off of Mario Kart and E3. So you're just going to get more hype, more games, more stuff. So I actually think Super Smash Bros. For Wii U is actually going to do better, and I think it's really going to catapult the Wii U to levels that we've never seen before, even at this point where the Wii U is actually selling pretty good right now because of Mario Kart 8. So I'm really excited for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. I mean, there's nothing really more I can say about it. It just looks polished, it looks clean. They're paying to details here and there. You'll see, you know, so many little touches that Sakurai's went over, you know, on the Miiverse posts and things along that nature, changing up the revival platforms, and as far as characters, and now a mirror, some of the characters mirror their forward look so you don't see their backside. So characters like Greninja also have that look to where you always see their hand facing down and they're facing forward. So it's just the little touches, the details like that really just make this game the overall, I think, probably the most solid package, you know, the best the best possible game as far as from a perspective of how it's made, how it's developed, the polish, glitches, bugs, things like that. I think Super Smash Bros. For Wii U is going to be the best out of all of these games that I'm talking about. There's really all the stuff that I'm seeing, it's insane how much detail they went into it, and I can't wait to watch the tournament on Tuesday, and I can't wait to play the game finally and just really tear it up and play some people. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So for my last game that I want to discuss here, it's going to be Zelda for Wii U. Now, I am not the biggest Zelda fan. I am the first person to admit that. I am not the biggest Zelda fan. I have a number of franchises that I like above Zelda. Mass Effect would be one, Bayonetta would be another, Fire Emblem Awakening would be another, just that game, Fire Emblem, would be another one. Smash Bros. I like more. The core Mario games I like more, like Mario Galaxy 1, 2, pretty much all Zelda games. My favorite one is the Wind Waker, and the reason why the Wind Waker is my favorite one is because it's the most different from the other Zelda games. At the time that it came out, it was completely different. You're on a boat out in the middle of the sea. It wasn't the Hyrule, it wasn't all of that stuff, you know, the horse and all of that. So that's the reason why Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game of all time, because it's different from the other ones. So I'm the first person to admit that I am not the hugest Zelda fan, although I do play all of them, I do like them. But what makes this game the most intriguing is just the build up, the lead up to it. It's like this game, there's been so many rumors on it, whether it's come from Nintendo Life or Wii U Daily, as far as it's the biggest game Nintendo's ever created as far as budget-wise. It's going to be open world, you know, it's going to be massive. There's going to be more RPG elements, the stuff that I really would like to see in a Zelda game as far as RPG elements and stuff that have been rumored to be coming about and have rumored to be in there. And the switch up that Eiji Anuma's talked about, how he's looking to change the dynamics of Zelda. And like I said, I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, so when I hear that they're going to change things up, I get excited for it, because I'm, like I said, not the biggest of the past Zelda games. I'm really looking forward to what they have in store. I think that Eiji Aonuma does a great job with every single Zelda game, but I think this one could be his masterpiece, just because the franchise has been out for so long. They've learned so many great things with Wind Waker HD. They've learned so many good things with The Link Between Worlds, from what I heard. I have not played that one, but from what I've seen and from what I've heard, it looks like they've added and they've done so many cool things. So if they can take all of those really cool elements and take some of the stuff that I did like in other Zelda games, like the master skills and stuff like that, and take the upgrading system that they have in Skyward Sword, but actually make it good and make it like like more like maybe Skyrim, to where you can use more weapons and stuff like that, to where I just want more flexibility and control over my combat abilities and my stats and leveling and stuff like that with Link, I'll be so happy with this game, and I'm looking to see what they do from a graphical perspective and from a gameplay perspective. So it's also one of the most intriguing games out there, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they got, because I think Nintendo is really on a roll with Mario Kart, and it's going to continue. It's going to continue throughout E3. There's going to be some big games announced. What do you guys think about the games? What are your most anticipated games for E3 2014? Please let me know in the comment section below. It's going to be a fantastic show. I'll be bringing you guys tons of coverage, tons and tons of coverage straight from E3. So look forward to that next week, and look forward to that pretty much all throughout the month of June, because I'm going to get a ton of good stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. Alright, if you guys like this video, go ahead and please give the video a like. Make sure you subscribe if you're someone new. Trust me, you're going to want to see all the coverage I bring to you guys from E3, especially all the coverage I'm getting on Nintendo games and some of the stuff that I'm going to be doing with interviews. It's going to be a lot of fun. Alright then guys, we will see you guys this weekend, because I got a special episode of Player Essence Cross Nintendo to get ready for E3. Peace out.